Our team coverage turns to how the heat is impacting our local schools. Western Mass News reporter Daniel Santiago joins us live in Springfield after getting those answers. Daniel.
Chris, this extreme heat has been causing schools all over the area to come up with immediate solutions to keep kids cool and safe. Temperatures in the lower 90s, but feeling almost 100 degrees, causing schools across Western Mass to quickly respond and react in order to keep every student safe from the heat. At Springfield Public Schools, all after-school activities canceled on Tuesday. This last-minute change impacting parents like Jacier Reyes from Springfield. He spoke to us in Spanish while he picked up his daughter from school. Yes, it's impactful because you must remember that people have their schedules because of work, and now we have to come early, so she's taken care of, which is what worries me. Other measures being taken around Springfield are changes in uniform. Students at St. Michael's Academy are now allowed to wear their gym uniforms all week in efforts to keep cool. And just like Springfield, Holyoke Public Schools are also taking action. Superintendent Anthony Soto tells Western Mass News in a statement in part, quote, Holyoke Public Schools are limiting outdoor recess breaks and physical education classes to minimize exposure to high temperatures and humidity. Air conditioning will be in use at all Holyoke Public Schools buildings that offer it. Each school building offers a water bottle refilling station, so students can refill their bottles while at school. In the meantime, Regis is doing what he can to keep himself and his daughter cool and safe from this extreme heat. Oh boy, the AC is always on. AC and keeping her hydrated at all times. A lot of water and her juices, so she's always hydrated. On top of drinking plenty of water, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends also wearing light clothing and keeping outside time to a minimum. Reporting live in Springfield, Daniel Santiago, Western Mass News.